nothing. It's Friday. It's time to get to work.
Friday, everybody in Facebook world. This is Myra with EXP Realty and David Young from
Hey, everybody.
Oh.
Hey, it's a funny thing is until Zoom started coming out, nobody really walks into a meeting. It's like, hey. But now that we've got Zoom, everyone's like, hey, like the double wave. And we're kind of making fun of that because you imagine walking into like a corporate meeting or something, and you got these like big wigs that are like, hey, right? So I thought that was funny. I just cut all my hair off. Corona, you don't even need to comb your hair or shave anymore, right?
My mom's calling. Sorry, Mom.
Always when you're shooting a video, isn't that ironic?
Oh, what a nice video!
It's always like, and I'm turning my ringtone off because I know that's going to happen to me too. It's always that buyer that you call them 100 times and they don't call you back because they're busy. And as soon as you start shooting a video, all of a sudden they're like, "Hey, I've got 10 minutes to talk." It's like, all right, well, not me.
Sorry, I'm busy now.
Exactly.
So we're here today to warn the public. There's too many phishing, too many scams, too many hacks out there. People are getting desperate and wanting your money and goods. So what you got, Dave?
Safety is paramount in these times. And most people think safety comes with wearing a mask, right? And, true that that's some safety, but we got to be more cautious about the transactions that we do online. Like, especially in this environment, everybody, doesn't matter if you're 10 or 110, everybody is doing everything online now. Because, with the corona, nobody wants to get sick. Even if they're not going to die, right? Nobody wants to be in a respirator or in a hospital or even have the flu. Like, if you had the choice between having the flu or not having the flu, I'm going to go with not have the flu, right? So, but here's the thing, like the scammers are coming out in droves now. Yeah, tell everybody a couple of the things that you've gotten recently.
I got a computer voice calling to say that the police are on their way to arrest me. There's a warrant out for my arrest. Please call this number if you feel this has been contacted to you in error. I'm like, what? Another computer voice calling to inform you that there has been a security breach on my social security number. Call this number. And it's an 805 number, 402 number. Do not call the numbers, people. Do not click on links, and don't answer your door if you don't know who's out there on the other side of the door. It's very important to stay safe during these times. There's desperate people out there. They're not working. They don't know what to do, and it's not fun what's going on.
Yeah.
Happy National Cousins Day.
Cousins Day. And we're in the South.
How many cousins do you have?
Not many. Just maybe a few. Yeah, small family. How about you?
I have over 20 cousins.
Really?
I cannot name them all. Don't know where they're all at.
Yeah, I only have maybe 3 or 4 first cousins that I can think of off the top of my head, and then I've got some second cousins out there, but that's about it. Like,
wow, it's over 20 first cousins.
Dang.
My grandmas and grandpas were very happy, weren't they?
That's awesome.
Okay, another one is I got an email yesterday disguised as Norton Antivirus. They're charging my account $399.99 in the subject line. You click on the attachment, there's your invoice. Norton Virus is not charging you $399. People, don't click on the attachment.
It's funny because that's the true irony of it, right? Like, you get an email that says that they're from a virus company that has a virus on it.
Yeah.
Messed up, right?
Boy, they're strong out there. There's a load of hackers.
Yeah.
into your computer trying to get your personal information. If you shop online, be very, very careful. If you use wireless, use a VPN.
Exactly. Exactly. Even in my industry, like people are like, they know me, they see my face online, they can click on my website, they talk to my team members, but then they'll get this like mysterious email that says, "Hey, look, interest rates are at 0.5%," and they're like, "Okay," and they click it, and you know what's even worse? This is what's worse is that they're willing to talk to some rep that, no offense if they don't speak English, but they don't speak English as their first language, right? Or fill out on one of those online dealios that ask for your name, your address, your social security number, right? Your birthday, where you work, how much you make, how much money's in your bank account, with the name of your bank account, your bank account number, and they don't think twice about putting it in. A lender that they've never even heard of. And then they're like, I wonder why my identity got stolen. Like, I don't get it. Like, I just don't get it.
Wow.
Dude, like, you know me, right? And you know the lender that I work for. If somebody sends you a deal that's too good to be true, it probably is, right? Well, there was a dancing Obama silhouette, or now it's the dancing Trump silhouette. Those are like, I saw it on an ad, so I clicked it, and they sent me an email. So yeah, I did the mortgage application online, just like Rocket Mortgage. I did it online, right? That is probably, and I get it, right? So Quicken is a tech company, so of course they're going to push everybody to do everything online. But I think that opened up a whole can of worms in our business now, because now everybody's like, oh, just apply online at this place, and apply online at this place, and apply online at this place. But what if this place is a scam place? What if it reroutes all of your information over to, I don't know, Bangladesh or Nigeria or something, right?
Sells your information to a database by.
Yeah, because a mortgage app is by far the best thing for a scammer to get a hold of. By far. That's why our apps, you can't even fill out like even a preliminary app. You got to go through like dual authentication. Everybody complains about it. They're like, Dave, your website sent me an email and it made me re-log in and create a security code, and it just seems like a lot of steps, right? Like, I didn't have to do that with Rocket Mortgage. And I'm like, well, wait, and I don't know anything about Rocket other than you can do an online app, right? But I'm like, I don't want to compare myself to other lenders, right? But this is for your own security, right? This isn't because Dave's team wants you to jump through a couple of different hoops. This is for your own security. I know everybody wants the easiest route possible, but whether it's a mortgage application or like you said, you're upgrading the your virus scan software, right? You want that extra layer of security before you do anything, because man, if they can just get a hold of your name and your address, they can do a lot of damage. Imagine if they can get a hold of your bank account information, your employer. I mean, of course, your social. I mean, then there's going to be, another Myra Eagle walking around, or 10 more in the U.S.
Oh, no, we don't need those.
Right? Right? And people are like, oh, you're just worried too much. No, because we pull, my team pulls dozens of credit reports a day. And sometimes people steal your identity and you just don't know it, right? Like, your credit never drops.
Late, your money's gone.
Yeah, well, here's one thing that I found out is we're doing a loan for a young lady, right? And she's the kind of person that does everything online, and that's not a bad thing, right? Our world is online now, but you got to be cautious online, is what we're saying. And she's got great credit, everything's good. You'd never think that somebody had stolen her identity, right? But as part of our system, because getting a home loan is like, we know more about you than you know about yourself by the end of it, right? And it does one of those fraud reports, and it comes up with like an IRS, whatever, right? And we do some digging into it. Turns out a lady in Arizona has her identity, and and just wanted an identity to come here and have a job and work. So she works at an employer and has a W-2 job, right? But this is a girl that we're helping in Florida, and we're like, well, how can you work at XYZ company in Arizona? And she's like, I've never been to Arizona in my life. Yeah. And so, yeah, it turns out that this lady in Arizona just stole her identity so that she could get a regular job with health benefits and everything, right? And so it wasn't like super vindictive, like, hey, I'm going to steal this person's money, right? I mean, she's a young girl. She didn't have any money to steal, but they took her identity, and who knows how many people are walking around that have this young lady's identity. It's, yeah.
There's also another Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
They're, how do you say, they're hacking people's Facebook pages. If you get a friend request from a person you know is already your friend, don't accept it.
Yes.
And you might get a private message in your chat from that friend, and then it starts sounding funny. Go to that friend's page and message that friend. Are you checking me? That's what I would do, because they're trying to get you through the chat and trying to hack that friend's Facebook page.
And that's a good point. We all want to have new friends, but if you don't recognize this person, don't friend them. Like, it's weird, and it's hard for me because, like, I used to friend all of my clients. You know, and I thought that was a cool thing to do, and a lot of my clients do become my friends, but I'm super cautious about it now because I've got all sorts of people from other states, other countries, like, trying to friend me, and I even stopped, I stopped that years ago with Facebook, but here's the thing: on LinkedIn, I would just accept everybody, right? Because it's a business networking site, right? And I've recently been, scammed on LinkedIn. I get like 100 emails a day from, I don't know if they sold off my information or what, but I literally cannot use my email account anymore because it's got so many, like, from LinkedIn, and I know it's from LinkedIn because I use this email address specifically for LinkedIn, and so things that and don't get me wrong, don't, like, close off in a bubble because, we're already isolated. And I'm not saying don't friend anybody on Facebook or LinkedIn, right? We still want to do it. We just want to be more cautious. You know what I'm saying? So, because of scammers, they just know that people are easy targets right now. Easy targets. Yeah.
Let's see. I've been approved I got a text stating that they're pleased to inform me that I have been approved for $4,000. Click this link to complete your application. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And FedEx supposedly texting me that they're trying to deliver a package. Sorry, they missed me. They don't leave a FedEx logo or even FedEx's name. It finally came through that I found out 3 weeks later that they said they were FedEx, but they weren't really FedEx. FedEx will not do that. Don't click on the link. Don't call them.
Yeah, exactly. So don't be paranoid. Just be cautious, I think, is the message for today, right?
Yes. Yep. Just be cautious in these times and help your neighbors out.
Hasta luego.
All right. Thanks, Dave.
Thank you. Be safe online and around others.
Yeah. Happy Friday and happy Cousins Day, everybody.
And thank you. Happy Friday, everybody. We'll do the Zoom wave goodbye.
Hey.